The Australian cattle dog is prized for their skills as a working farm dog. Australian cattle dogs have lots of energy and require lots of physical exercise every day. They need an owner who has lots of time to dedicate to them. Do you consider purchasing an Australian cattle dog? In this video, you will learn everything about the breed based on 8 topics, so you can find out if this dog is best for you. Number 1. Origin. The Blue Heeler was bred to herd cattle by Australian settlers during the 19th century. The breed is largely credited for using their expertise to help ranchers efficiently expand the Australian beef industry. After many breedings and crossbreedings, ranchers developed a solid and strong canine who could handle Australia's harsh climate. Dogs brought to Australia from England were bred with the native Australian dingo to create the ancestors of the Blue Heeler, or Australian cattle dog you know today. In May 1980, the Australian cattle dog was accepted for registration by the American Kennel Club. The breed became eligible for show in the working group in September of that year and was transferred to the herding group in 1983. Number 3. Personality. The Australian cattle dog is an extremely active dog who needs constant mental and physical activity. If he's bored or lonely, he can be destructive. He's apt to chew and tear up items he shouldn't. If you choose to live with an Australian cattle dog, be prepared to keep him busy and tired. If he's tired, he's less likely to get himself into trouble. The Australian cattle dog is protective of what he considers his territory, and he'll defend it. He's also reserved with strangers, but devoted to his owner and family. Once he bonds, he likes to go wherever his owner goes. In fact, punishment to the Australian cattle dog is physical separation from those he loves. He's smart, but at times he can be willful and stubborn. Consistent, positive training helps control his independent streak. Number 3. Appearance. The cattle dog has a keen and clearly intelligent expression, always alert for a command or a whistle from its owner. The head is relatively wide and strong, noticeably so in the muzzle, which is capable of withstanding a well-directed kick from an angry cow. The ears are carried upright and are muscular and mobile, scanning the environment at all times. The mouth is strong, with tight lips and large teeth in a neat bite. The coat of the Australian cattle dog is quite striking. It is short, dense and coarse with a thick undercoat. The coloration is speckled, with the predominant colour being blue or red speckle. Black, blue and tan markings over the face and limbs are permitted by the breed standards, but dark markings on the torso are discouraged. The Australian cattle dogs grow up to 20 inches, which is 51 centimetres, and weigh up to 46 pounds, which is 22 kilograms. Number 4. Trainability. The Australian cattle dog is an independent thinker and will be stubborn at times, so a firm but patient hand is required when training. They are, however, considered very easy to train due to their innate intelligence and speed, with which they can pick up commands and tasks. They have deep critical thinking skills and can execute routine tasks on a farm or house with no supervision. To have a content Australian cattle dog, you must provide it with work to perform. This can take the form of complicated tasks or puzzles during training, but it should be kept up on an ongoing basis throughout their entire life. If you want to learn more about dog brain training and training methods, check out the description. Number 5. Time investment. These dogs can run for miles every day without getting tired. Because of this, these dogs are best suited for someone that either works at home or outside and can keep their heeler with them. Along with at least 2 hours of physical activity a day, they need about an hour of mental stimulation every day. Other than running with your dog sports are a good way to tire out your Australian cattle dog. Brushing monthly is perfectly fine to remove any dead hair, although you may need to brush them weekly when they're shedding heavily. Typically, this happens once during the fall and once during the spring. Number 6. Best home. The Australian cattle dog is a good family dog, but he does best with children if he's raised with them and accepts them early on as members of his household. In such cases, he's very playful and protective. The breed's tendency to be mouthy, even to nip and bite, can be a problem with kids, however. The Australian cattle dog gets along with other dogs in his household, especially if he's been raised with them from puppyhood. Number 7. Health. Blue Heelers are powerful and athletic dogs. As such, their joints and ligaments can undergo some wear and tear. Tearing of the dog's cruciate ligaments is always a concern and should be surgically addressed for pups with a long life of running ahead of them. Health issues that can occur are hip dysplasia, progressive retinal atrophy, and deafness. Due to their highly active nature, blue heelers need plenty of nutrients to replenish their tired muscles, as well as vitamins to supplement their intelligent mind. The blue heeler life expectancy generally ranges anywhere from 12 to 16 years. Number 8. Costs. A blue heeler puppy will cost $600 to $1,000 for a puppy registered with a kennel club. When looking for a puppy, it is likely you will need to look for Australian cattle dog puppies. The best place to find reputable breeders is through kennel club websites. They have a list of registered breeders. Always make sure to ask for documentation of recent health checks for both parents, and never bring a puppy home before 8 weeks of age. It is always important to try and see the parents, especially the mother. An experienced breeder will know the lineage of their puppies and will be able to provide relevant information on the health of the bloodline. So what do you think? Is this the dog you're looking for? Let us know in the comments and share your experiences for other interested dog owners. And if you found this video helpful, it would be great if you subscribe to our channel so you don't miss new videos and learn more about dogs every day. Thank you so much for watching.